Hello and welcome to another Dragonstorm Studios video. This one's number 100. So, in the past couple of weeks, I've been thinking quite a lot about this upcoming milestone. In fact, it was when I did the flower video, number 97, which I started thinking to myself, what am I doing for this milestone? Because let's face it, on July 29th, 2020, when I began this odyssey, I didn't really think about milestones like 100 videos. In fact, they kind of seemed like a lofty and unobtainable goal. Yet, here we are. There have been several things that have helped get me through the past year or so, and one of them have been YouTube channels. Part of the reason why I've been doing this recent series on content creators is as a tribute to the kind of joy that they bring me. So I guess it stands to reason that for number 100, we're going to look at Mikey Neumann from FilmJoy. Movies have always been important to me. I don't remember exactly when I first saw Star Wars, but I remember it blowing my mind. And I definitely saw Return of the Jedi in theaters. The Rancor was the source of real nightmares. But it taught me that my imagination could take me places to escape. And escape I did. I lived in the Star Wars sandbox, way before prequels, sequels, and even the expanded universe, I think. Now, admittedly, I have no background in cinema from an academic perspective. Indeed, I have had issues with professional film critics that I felt have no passion for the same sorts of movies that I liked. Looking at you, Siskel and Ebert, in your 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review. In fact, I think it actually was 1990 that I really started noticing critics and being aware of criticisms in film. We fast forward, 26 years later to 2016, and I discover a YouTube channel called Cinema Wins, and my world is made so much better. I devour their content. I've always been, I think, easy when it comes to movies. I mean, my bar is low, and I am a surface level fan of movies at best. Cinema Wins delves deep. It's clear and accessible, while still recognizing imperfections and having fun with them. It also has a fast-paced and whimsical quick-cut editing, which I love, but also have to go back and pause to catch all of the flashing text that they like to use. But I kind of love it. I also kind of love it when a YouTuber links me to someone they follow or appreciate, because that connection, if it is in fact organic, usually works for me. That being said, it isn't always a good fit. When Lee from Cinema Wins suggested FilmJoy's video on Thor Ragnarok, I had the same experience as I had when I was a kid being introduced to Star Wars. This was something different. This was something awesome. Mikey Neumann, as we see here working slowly but surely away on the page for the portrait, has a deep love for movies. They speak to him, and he is able to articulate himself very often from a very personal place, which is both elegant and heartfelt. He has what I think all great entertainers strive to reach, and that's a point where it's entertainment, but it also makes you think. He has recontextualized so many movies to me, everything from The Last Jedi to Jarheads, which is kind of amazing. I also came to love the deep dive sessions that he has with his friends that show that joy can be found in any film. His segment on the Star Trek films gave me a new appreciation for the history and all of the struggles that were involved, which I had no idea about, involving Gene Roddenberry, which was awesome. And as an aside, I kind of wish that Saban T. Kirkno relation was also canon in Star Trek. In short, I guess I've often run the gamut of emotions when watching his videos, and I've introduced my friends to him as well, and all of his glory. They often affect me deeply because of his way of speaking, but also because of his insight. He's passionate, he's creative, I kind of want to know what eggnog ramen popcorn tastes like because of him. He's got a great way of thinking, a great mindset, as we saw in the Christmas video ranking system that he came up with. There's a link in the description below, so go check him out. He's also got some really cool merch, hashtag not sponsored. So I hope you enjoyed that video and watching the portrait come about, where I kind of talked and discussed a little bit about the subject matter and my little background here in the corner of the internet that existed. Have a fantastic day, look after yourselves, be good, and we'll see you next time.